That's right, Nancy. You sit there. You sit there and you let me bind your non-pregnant self to this voodoo doll and you take it. Hey guys, welcome back to the Beginning Drama Challenge, Console Edition. I'm Console Gamer, and we are still on Generation 1, our family-orientated criminal. There are tons of rules and guidelines for this. I'll make sure the link is in the description, but this is an 8-generation base game only challenge. So if you don't have any packs, you can do this challenge in its entirety. One of the reasons I love it, I'm having a blast with it so far. Here are more of the rules. We're going to start checking these off soon. So enough talk. Let's go ahead. Let's get started. Hey guys, it's Console Gamer and welcome back to the channel. We are with Miss Shade and we interrupt the regularly scheduled programming to bring you this important message. Okay, in full transparency, I have a disclaimer. This save file was lost and corrupted. I think it's that bug that was going around. I'm going to be honest, I was completely discouraged. I might have lost a tier or two, and I had given up, and I was going to just continue with the Whimsy legacy with Asher and start a new legacy, a new different challenge. And I started creating the Sims and the house for that challenge when one of my very close Simmer friends encouraged me not to give up. I did not like the idea of starting over with Shade because she wouldn't be the same. She wouldn't be the Shade that we know and we love, and all the antics and shenanigans wouldn't be there. It would be a different Shade, and she could be better, but she could be worse, so she could just be different. And I don't know if I was ready for that, but thankfully this wise friend pointed out to me that all of my videos were available for me to go back and watch. So I could recreate the house the same way for the most part. Thankfully, we had not upgraded the house because you're not allowed to do so until she's an adult. So the only changes we've made in the home are objects that we've stolen, all which are on the videos. The last video, she had just made level 8 in her career, so all she had left in her aspiration was to witness a death. So we knew where she was in her aspiration. She had maxed out her mischief and hit level 7 in charisma and cooking. So for her skills that were related to the challenge, we knew where she was. So my friend convinced me to pull Shade off the gallery, put her in my build save where all my cheats are activated, and I cheated her back to her level in her career. I cheated her back to the last tier in the aspiration, and I just had her bully 3 people who walked by really fast just to get that one. I cheated her skills back to where they were, so I gave her back the 10 in mischief, the 7 in cooking, the 7 in charisma. I think I gave her back a 1 or 2 in fitness. I think she had some random stuff from like digging in the ground. If I saw it in the video, I tried to duplicate it. I made her be friends with Nancy. I put the same neighbor in and they have a red bar. I found Gregory, which was really hard to do because he doesn't have a house. He's just an NPC, so he's like just out in the world. But I found him and he became our bestie again. Some of the things I was not able to recreate was the workplace rival because he did not exist until I had a workplace rival, and I didn't get that this time. One of the problems I came up against was we were on summer break day 5, and if I started there, then she would be a fresh young adult, and we didn't want that because she was like a week out from her birthday. So I started her where my save file normally starts, which is the first day of spring. But then I was stuck with 3 weeks of trying to get her back to summer day 5, which was hard because I sent her to work, but I didn't allow her to do any of the daily tasks. So she would go to work but not do the daily tasks, so she didn't get the promotion because you got to work on your handiness skill. She ended the last episode with like 25,000, but when I got back to that same point in the game, she was like 40,000, so I had to give away a ton of money, which was charitable, but still. And finding all the objects that I stole. So I went back to the Calientes and got the sofa, that random house and got the huge TV, the land grabs and got the TV and the laptop. I stole a TV from somewhere else. I got the piano and the statue from the museum. I got the art from the museum across the street from the Human Hijinks Festival. I got the random tote from that mini mall. Trying to find all of that stuff was, oh my God. But we did it. She's back almost the same. She's missing friendships and burned bridges. But other than that, the only other thing is I stole like a couple of extra things, but I didn't work on that aspiration until I got here. So I was waiting for her to, that's how I passed my days, going back and stealing the objects and then continuously sleeping. So hopefully by the end of this episode, my heart's back in it and we could keep going, because the annoyance is real. The annoyance is real. But enough said. Let's get back familiar with Miss Shade. So as you can see, I put everything back. I found an extra piece of artwork because I just had days. But still, for the most part, everything is back as it should be. So let's... Shade had just got home. It's the morning. You went to sleep. Okay, let's go potty. We're going to go use the bathroom and we're going to start our day, because now we can actually go forward with this career. We have to work on the handiness skill, and that was hard because stuff kept breaking and I kept having to use money to fix it rather than have her fix it. She ate so many quick meals and Zoomy food and pizza so that she did not cook and upload those skills. Oh my gosh, the workarounds to keep her where she was traumatic. But hopefully it was worth it. Hopefully at the end of this, I feel better and we can keep going, because I really do want to see the 2nd and 3rd and 4th and all the way to the 8th gen. So, okay. Thank you for bearing with me. And I apologize if it ruins your immersion, if I've broken that 4th wall. I'm so sorry. The Sims have been really glitchy lately, even on consoles. So, again, I apologize, but let's get to it. All right. So, all of our needs are up. We have our laptop. We need to, you can't place that because that's there. Why don't you clean that up? We're going to get some upgrading parts and start working on our handiness skill, because to be a boss, we need it. We really need to start going through our objectives, because we haven't done anything other than steal an object more than $1,000. Everything else on that list has not been done, partially because it's multi-level stuff. So we're like working towards it, but we haven't got it. So let's get some common parts and some plumbing parts, because between our toilet, sink, and tub, I think we can handle that in the bathroom. So yeah, let's work on this toilet. What do we want to upgrade? I want to upgrade something that's going to benefit me, and I don't want fire toilet. I am not Little Simsy. I will not fire toilet. We're not losing our air after doing so much to get her back. So yeah, and have you work on that. We're gonna put these up. We still need to bind the voodoo doll. We stole that from work. Okay, you're working. You gotta upgrade some stuff. See, we gotta upgrade and get our handiness to a level 4. If possible, we'll try to keep going, because I think for the next level in this career, because that'll put us at a 9. I think to make it to a 10, you're going to need even more handiness. So we're going to try to just give it a little boost and see how it goes. Sure. Can you do that one? Because it looks like we get 50% credit for one upgrade. So if we upgrade something twice or upgrade 2 things, that counts as our daily task. So that's good. That's good. All right. That sink is filthy. Clean it with vigor, darling. Vigorously. Okay. It's pretty. Can you upgrade that sink now? Oh, yeah. Let's assign these. Forgot. New house. Yeah, let's do that one. I can say that when we move out of this house, it will be better than how we found it. So the next person who has to come here and start their life of crime will do so without a toilet that continuously breaks. All right. So we have our goals met for our promotion. We're good to go. I think I'm going to have her upgrade some more, but I think we're going to leave the tub, because if we come home with a promotion, we're going to have to upgrade something twice. And I'm trying to keep all of our upgrades contained to the bathroom. It just makes sense. So yeah, go ahead and fix that. Can you level up again? It'd be great. Okay, Tamika is one of our new friends that we met at the Humor and Hijinks Festival when we were being nasty to people to get a voodoo doll for free because $900 was too much money. We kind of like her. She's okay. Let's see. We're working on that. Yes. All right, so when we come home, we'll have to do less, which is good. We won't have to spend an entire day upgrading because we go to work today and then we don't go back until Wednesday. So that's fine. All right. Take a deep breath, honey. You look hot. Are you hot? I'm sorry. Is the heater on? Or is just the air not on? Oh, the air's just not on. Let's give you some air. I'm sorry. Honey, I had that set, but I keep forgetting. All right, we're good. So yeah, here's our friends. It's not as many as we had before. We have way more red lines, but it's okay. We got the people who matter. Nancy, Sunny, and Gregory are there. And our cute little dog, who likes us probably more than he likes his owner. All right, so let's invite Nancy over because we can check off another objective, because at the end of the last episode I checked in the neighborhood families and she had that baby. So in this save file I just gave her an infant. I was not going to wait 3 more days for her to be pregnant. I just gave her an infant. Her and Jeffrey did the do and cast and they had a whole infant. He's there now, which is fine. All right, so I have an idea of how I want to take Nancy down. I hope it works. I'm not sure if it will.
Very annoying.
But this is one of the main reasons I didn't want to let go of this challenge, because just the thought. And I'm mad because Nancy has not lent us the money now, so we're going to pretend she did, though. Okay, so yeah, we're talking to Nancy. I'm looking for a particular option that pops up when you first click. There it is. Nancy's going to mentor us because right now we're still in her gang. We're in her group. We're like, Nancy, why don't you, help us out? She's like, yeah, you're my right-hand man. And she's like, of course, I'll share my experience with you, Shade. You don't know you're setting up your own downfall, Nancy. And, boop, look at that. Binded somebody to a voodoo doll. Check. So we've got 2 things done on the list. 2 things done. And we got us a mentor. You'll never know, Nancy, because we're coming from within. You're going down. Your days are numbered because we will take over. So, Nancy, girl, what you cooking for dinner? You can just see them having a polite conversation. Does the voodoo doll actually work? I mean, I think I've done it with the Not So Berry challenge because I think you have to use it in one of the aspiration things, but I never pay attention if it works. So let's see if it works on good old Nancy. Okay, you no? Did you feel that? Did you get a headache? Maybe it's a mood that we can't see, but okay, that was different. Still, 2 goals down. We're working our way through the rest of our goals, so I'm very excited for that. We're just having a chit-chat conversation with Nancy. It's okay. Girl, you can go ahead and go. I just wanted to ask you to be my mentor. If you would help me become like you. And she's like, honey, nobody can be like me, but I'll do the best I can. Okay, well, why don't you visit the neighbor? Because we have to marry someone who doesn't like us. But you get bonus points. And not that we're using a point system, but because it's there, my brain is like, we must do it. You get bonus points if they're your declared enemy. So, I mean, let's go. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Sunny. He likes my girl. And I can tell. Let me tell you why. Because for all the work it took me to get that red line, if I go several days without speaking, it'll be gone. Not like down. It will be completely gone. And that
Send a cable into
Okay, we're enemies.
Grindia.
That's another goal. Half done. Half done. The line will disappear. And then he'll flirt with her. And that's how we got the pink line. And she took it back. She was like, okay. But these two, she's being so nasty to him. Look at his face. Look at his face. She's just being nasty to him, but cute to his dog. Look at his face. That is not the face of a man who is annoyed with the woman who comes over here just to yell and insult him. Look at his face. He can't take his eyes off her. Look at him. He's like, yeah, I'm going to do whatever it takes. So that is hilarious to me. It is because she infuriates him. I've seen him stomp off, but he'll always come back and he'll give her that look. So I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious. I think it plays right into the trope that we got going on. The enemies to lovers, but they're not like real enemies to lovers. So I think it's okay. So I'm like, do you? Okay, so she's at work. Hopefully we come home with a promotion, which we should. What you want, Nancy? I've been thinking about getting to know Christmas. Better do it, girl. Get to know her. Get to know as many people as you can while you have the time. While you have what's left. I know that sounded mean. Sounded shady. Hashtag shade. Okay, we got the promotion. We are now the brains of the operation. We are a level 9. Shade has been promoted to the brain. She will now receive an additional 64 per hour for a grand total of 383 per hour. She's received the following bonus, almost $7,000. And in a search for bank blueprints on the computer, we go to work on Monday. So that's good. So we go to work tomorrow and Thursday. We have all of our vacation days because we've not taken a vacation. I think that's awesome. What is the interaction? I'm very curious about it. I'm going to have to try that. Well, Shade has finally earned her PhD from the streets. As the brains of her organization, Shade will plan the big jobs, make big scores, and bring home big simoleons. She is one level away from being Nancy, but you can't be the boss if there is a boss. So unfortunately, one of us have to go. My girl has a fear of the dark. And to get rid of that fear, we must become confident while it is dark outside. Thankfully, it is dark now. And we have a couple points. So we're going to go ahead and get this confident potion and drink it up so we can become confident and get rid of this fear. Because there it is, our fear of the dark. Can't be a fear. Can't be afraid of the dark, Shade, because most of your actions are going down at night. So drink that, darling, so we can get rid of it. And then we're going to focus on, there it is, fear gone, chef's kiss. Love it. All right, so the big problem we have now is we're probably going to get a promotion on Thursday, right? Because it takes 2 job days to at least move that bar where it should if you do everything you're supposed to. But there are a lot of things we need to have in motion before Thursday. So the first thing we need to do is finish our aspiration. And our aspiration says we have to witness a death. And in order to become the boss, we have to technically get rid of the current boss. So I feel like our good friend Nancy, who has our back, that we became enemies with Sonny and that guy's a jerk. He's really not, though. He's really not. His goodness shines through. His goodness won't allow him to be a jerk. We're going to have to take Nancy out. And I have a way I want to do this. I've been plotting and planning. So we're going to go ahead and start working on all the prep we need for this next stage, because everything's going to happen at once. We're going to start checking goals one behind another. We're going to finish the aspiration. We're going to max those skills. We're going to max the career. We're going to move. And we got to get it done. All of those 5 things must take place all in like staggered motion. Everything will be done by Saturday this sim week. So we need to start putting things in motion to get that done. So we're going to go ahead, and you do need to upgrade some stuff. So let's do that because we want to be promotion ready. We won't get it this next day, but we will get it on Thursday. Hey, champ. Look at Tess. And I know you're thinking her name is Bess, but I have 2 in my game. I accidentally downloaded 2, so I named one Tess, so she's got a sister. So they both beg you for money. I'm going to give her $1,000 because we could be a loan shark, too. We could be a loan shark, too. We can give away money, but play with me and don't give me my money back. And I'm going to send somebody to the house to break your legs. Because we're a crime boss now. We're getting phone calls because we're handling all of Nancy's stuff because we're like right under Nancy. It's like Nancy, shade. And there's no way for us to step up yet. But we're going to get it. Okay, so we leveled up. So we have the promotion requirements. We're good, but we are mediocre in our job performance. That's okay. That's what we need. We don't want to get this promotion today.
The door.
We want to go to work today and move the bar forward. That's all we want to do. Go ahead and clean up, sister. It is summer break. What you want, Steven? I'm asking for your support for the performing arts. It's gonna go up for a vote. Eco-friendly appliances. We don't want them to win. Can we have your support? You know what? I'll give you my support. I'll give you my support for now. I mean, we may not be the best of friends, but I love my neighborhood. Ooh, the sink is broke. Go ahead and repair that and get your skill up. Thunderstorm. I'll be so happy when we're out of this house. So happy. Like, her new house is pretty. I built it last weekend, and it's so pretty. I think you guys are gonna like it. We're gonna have them tour it before like she buys it. All right, Nancy, I can't take your calls right now. We're fixing our sink. Can you clean the sink? Can you mop and clean? Because, friend, just because this apartment or this house is not the nicest doesn't mean we don't take care of what we got. Look at that. Okay, you feeling good? It is summer break. Your needs are decent, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Why don't we... I'm glad you had a great time. Love that for you, Nancy. Why don't we go to work? Who is that on my porch? Is that Greg? That's not Greg. We don't even know you. Go home. Go home. Don't you dare approach me. It's this neighborhood. We got to come up out of this thing. Too many people feel familiar with us. We need a gated community. All right. We are at work. It is Tuesday. Our birthday is Saturday. So we are able to move on Saturday. We're able to get a new house on Saturday. So here's what I want to do. I want her to age up on Saturday and get knocked up in the same day. Because if we knock her up before then we'll have to wait to move. But you can't be a level 10 boss in this house. So we're going to age her up. She's going to get knocked up. Or at least we won't know she's knocked up. And we'll take care of her. Okay? So that's that goal working in my brain there. That, I think, was one of the hardest parts of this challenge, is not moving out of this house as we were getting money. Because I'm like, man, I really want to fix the house up. I want to repaint it. I want to do this. But you're not supposed to. It's supposed to be the same house until we become an adult. So, it's okay. All right, you're home from work. You didn't get a promotion. Chef's kiss. I'm sorry about today. Can you repair? Everything is breaking in here today, honey. But you have to upgrade some stuff anyway, so... let's upgrade this. Can you clean it? And then let's upgrade it twice. And then we'll be good. Because we're in the good for our work performance. So it looks like we'll get everything on Thursday. So it's Tuesday morning. When we wake up, it'll be Tuesday. We have today and tomorrow to take care of everything before going to work. That is a lot we have to accomplish, but I think we can do it. I'm actually really pumped up because I've been waiting for this part of the challenge since Nancy gave us that money. Because I wasn't sure how we were going to do it, how this story was going to unfold, how we were going to tell it. But Nancy giving us that money is what led to this, and I'm here for it. Yep, let's go. Okay, so we have upgraded everything that needs to be upgraded. We got the skills. We're good to go. Clean your bathroom and go potty, and then why don't you go to sleep? Get off the wall. There we go. Go to sleep. Oh my gosh, I missed you, Shade, and I'm happy. I am happy that I brought you back. If my friend who encouraged me to stay is watching this, my fellow simmer, thank you so much for encouraging me to stick with it, because I'm happy that I did. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're up now. Let's get some breakfast. We want to work on that cooking skill, so we're just doing one meal each time. I'd like to get it to a 10. I think we're almost there. So that's good. All right, we are cooking level 9. So one more and we'll be done. We have not worked on our charisma though, like at all. We really need to do that. But we got time. We still got to raise up the next gen. So we got time. We're just checking. So yeah, and we're supposed to have twins, and I am undecided on how to decide which twin. They're not even here yet, and I'm like, God, which one do we pick? Is it going to be a boy? Is it going to be a girl? I don't know if I want to influence. I don't think I will. I think I'll let it happen and see what we get, and then see what their traits are as an infant and a toddler, and then maybe we'll, I don't know. I know what traits they're supposed to have as an adult, so yeah, because I took a peek. And it's weird. But yeah, okay. So why don't we travel? And here's those game codes that keep popping up. For some reason it went weird, but I was able to get back in. I am saving in 2 spots now, so that if one file goes bad, we still have another file to play with. I'll just have to re-record that last episode. So thankfully, me doing the double save has got us. We're good. Didn't have to do anything over. I've learned my lesson. All right, so let's do we just want to outright rob them? No, we'll just knock on the door, because we don't want to rob them, break in. I don't really want a time limit on this, but those statues are worth quite a bit. And we'll take one of those. I saw Nard Villain in one of his shorts take 5 items in one run. Now it must be when you complete this aspiration, because sometimes I get an 8-hour buff where I can't do it, and then sometimes it's a 4-hour buff, and then sometimes it's a 2-hour buff. But I need to get this cleared so I can just wipe in. He took 5 things off the desk at one time, and I was like, how'd you do that? So I just want to clear this so we could do that too, because that's not fair. I mean, we're a criminal. We want to steal too. It is summer vacation day 7. So we're going to go ahead and get some pool fun in, because I don't like her being sad, because she misses holidays. So while sometimes they're annoying if you don't have kids, it's okay. We're going to do this. Maybe we'll go home and play video games or clean up something. But it's actually a really hot day. It's a heat wave type of day. So, you just befriended a homebody sim, not embodied. Okay, yeah, you can like those. Not you talking to kids. Okay, Shade, I see you. All right, it is getting late. So we need to come on and get this doggone check mark so we can go home. You've been at this pool all day. There it is. All right, great. I'm not even finna cancel stuff. Let's just go home. Get the dog. Let's go home. Oh my God, we have been at this pool all day, but at least she had a good day, so she won't get that little sad moodlet and be all distressed. Why do you have a winter hat on and it is summer? Okay, sure. I mean, and she loves this dog so much so that she ended up with a bonus trait of dog lover from how much she interacted with this. They offered her the Switch. And I did take her to the gym continuously while we were waiting for the days to catch up to get the active trait back as well. So not the dog just walking in the house. Go ahead, dog. Okay, so I think we're gonna leave it here because we're probably like 40. These videos are usually like about 50 minutes, but when I cut out like all the loading time, the save time, the wait screens, we can get them down to about 30 minutes, and that's like my time. To pull off what I need to do next, I'm going to need an additional 30 minutes. So we won't make that in this video. However, I am very excited and happy that I stuck it out. Thank you to my friend for encouraging me to stay because I'm glad that I did. I'm looking forward to the next episode. In the next episode, we're going to start checking off some of those remaining goals. We will finish our aspiration, which means we will witness the death. We know it's going to be Nancy. I have my mind set up on how I want to do that, so I hope you stay tuned so that you can see that. We're going to take care of that before going to work so that when we come home, the boss, it makes sense. I have a outline of how I want her to get knocked up and how these two bridge the gap with this red bar. So we're going to work on that in the next episode. She needs to max out a couple more skills. We're going to work on that. But so that next episode, when she ages up, we'll be getting ready to move her into her new house. That's probably where we're ended because we are on Wednesday. Well, no, we might be able to make it depending on how fast we brush through everything. But hopefully we're ending with her birthday party, a pregnancy announcement, and the thought that they'll be moving. Okay, so yeah, we have a lot to do in the next episode. I'm happy to be back this episode. If you all want to make Sims for Shade to be friend, please use the hashtag ConsoleGameHER BDC so that I know and they're up on the gallery and we can put her in some neighbors. I've already added someone's friends to the neighborhood where I'm going to move her so that they have some neighbors there. But yeah, this was a good catch-up episode, a good woosah episode. I'm looking forward to next week. You guys in the comments below, tell me, did I ruin it for you all? Or are you going to stick with me? If I ruined it, I'm sorry. You don't have to stick around. I know sometimes immersion, when it's lost, it's lost. But if I didn't ruin it and you're still here for the long haul and you're still going to hang out with us, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you've experienced any of those weird just save corruptions. And on console, you can't just get them back. They're gone. But let me know what your thoughts are on the challenge so far. Would you try it? If you would, what ideas would you put forward? Because packs only enhance it. But remember, this is an 8th generation base game only. I hope you're enjoying it. This is my first time trying it, and so far I am enjoying it. I really, really am. So let's leave Miss Shade right here so when we come back in, we can hit the ground running and start all the drama. See you next time. Connect with me on all my socials. Thanks for watching, and as always, hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Bye.